Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 4, Episode 79 with me, Sid, and we're back here. I've done a little bit around the place. I chopped down the big tree that was here. It crashed. I've had to then go into creative mode, so if you do see game mode has been updated, that's usually what I've been doing. Don't see the point in cheating in games. Especially not something like Minecraft. The only person I would be cheating would be myself. I have planted a range of crops out there just to get that out of the way, and I've emptied the charcoal. So last episode we were having plans, or we had plans, or we are planning. I'm not entirely sure what the correct noun here is. We started work on the blast furnace brick. Or this one actually, the blast furnace. So we need to make soul sand. Soul sand is made with sand and thing. We made a bunch of soul sand. Whether we made enough, I'm not entirely certain. We also need to make nether brick. Nether brick is made with brick and mortar. Brick is made by cooking netherrack. Netherrack is made with sand and fire clay. I have 48 fire clay. Let us go get some sand and get that process running. Right, it's 38 and 16 makes 48. I think that's right. And I think that will be enough. Pop that in as well. Can I not pop you in there? No, I can't. I've got to wait for you to do. That's going to take a while to cook. Oh, I also need to, let me just go and put this away properly, but that's not a problem. Now there are two areas I need to do work on. One is, let me pop you in there. There we go. All good. One is the tech, this side of things, getting the blast furnace. The other is the Thaumcraft. The Thaumcraft is a huge area for me, and you know, potentially a big area. The final area is probably trying to speed these machines up a little bit, and we can do that with capacitors. Now, basic capacitor is not going to help us, but a double layer capacitor, well, that would do the trick. Energetic alloy is made by gold, glowstone and redstone, so we can make energetic. These guys are a little bit more trouble because we need to make energetic alloy, and energetic alloy is made, yeah, actually it's not that bad. Octatic capacitor upgrade, maybe we should go there, maybe we should. However, I am actually using this to currently make netherrack, so that kind of puts a stop to that. Now the other thing we need to do is we need to make more of this thaumium, good old fashioned thaumium. Now thaumium is made very simply. We craft that. Hang on, recipe is iron in a crucible with 4 precantatio. I need 14, so I need 9 more of those. Let me go over here and grab 9 iron. I love the fact that I've got bucket loads of iron. I do really do. It is just a complete game changer. Complete game changer, that thing. So we have down here, we have this thing. This thing is wonderful. We can tell it to make stuff and it's all good. We also have some of this stuff. I also need to plant some of those. So if I grab those, they are, I can't put them back in. They are one of that each. I should probably just go in here and swap out my helmet for that for a second so we can see, because I did. It's 32 arbor. Bonk. We also probably need to look at doing a few things with Vs management, and arbor is one of those ones that we are going to not want so much of. In fact, I'm trying to think, I can't think of anything we actually use it for. But we've got all of this stuff. I think we need to learn void jars, which is going to be obsidian, a water jar, and blaze powder. All of these we can do. I don't know whether we can do it with that particular jar. This is the only issue. Have we got obsidian? We've got an obsidian. We should have a blaze powder. Yeah, I honestly I really can't think of a huge amount that you ever use this for. It's one of those surprising things that you just seem to generate an awful lot of, and never actually need. Now, will you work with that jar? You won't. Alright. That shouldn't be a problem. I've got an empty jar here. We'll take you. We shall go and do this. And that will give me one of those. If I put you down on the floor here. No. Maybe not. Let me just think about this then. What I want is I want you to be there, and I want you on the floor, and first law of Stod states that you will not have the relevant stuff to hand. That is absolute first law of Sod. Okay, that's not a problem. We just need a ball of clay and some glass, I think. Let me just double check. I'm trying to remember. I'm sure it's a vial, is it? Was it a vial? No. I honestly can't remember what that's. I'm sure it's glass anyway. Let's grab some glass and a bit of this, and we'll head down and we'll sort that out. So, yeah, we need thaumium while that's doing its thing. And now, if I were to go in here and say the recipe file, it is a file, and it's just that makes 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, of course. Yeah, of course. We have to turn it into vanilla clay first. Because at this point in time it's Thaumcraft clay. And nobody wants Thaumcraft clay. So, we can take you and we can go slosh, 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 slosh. We can let that into the atmosphere, which is a bit of a pain, but take that off, pop that on there. You are now a nice empty thingy, and there is now 32. Now this is going to be pretty important, because I say we are going to generate a lot of this. And I don't honestly see the point in storing large amounts of it. It is for the most part a crap essentia. Right, while that's doing, let us, so we need, how much did I say, 9? Yeah, 9 more of those. We can take this, we can pop it down over here, we can come back over here, where we shall place back various bits and pieces. I only need 1 of those, and we'll pop you there. We're going to stick a piece of iron in. 20. This has got 20 in it, 4 per, so it's going to have enough for 5, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I hope, I don't know whether, oh, is this going to be an issue? Oh, it might be. Let's assume that it is, and we shall, I mean, we'll probably be able to use it for something else, but right now, let me just put that up there. I'm going to assume that the Thaumcraft one is awkward in some respect. I wonder, let's just try something. Yeah, no, not going to play. So we'll place the Thaumcraft ingots back. I need 5 more ingots. Let me get those done, and while that's done, this is doing as well, and I shall be back in a bit. Alright, we've got a mission to do. First thing to do, well, this is, I think this should almost be, oh, it is. So we've got that and we got that. Let's get these. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and some redstone. So we need to make this capacitor, see whether we can improve this furnace, and you know, I personally think it will be a good use of resource if we can improve the alloy furnace. So we're going to need to make, let me get this right, the uses for this, apart from all of that, are these. So I need 4 energetic alloys, which are gold, redstone, 1, 2, 3, 4, and glowstone, 1, 2, 3, 4, and some gold. I think we can manage that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can go put you and you and you in, and that should become some energetic alloy. Now while that's doing, we can be over here with a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and shake your bum, da da da. Sorry, no. And we shall pop you in there, and we are going to, well, I'm going to take out everything except 2. I don't know at what temperature thaumium becomes weldable. It's, you know, can be welded, but at what temperature does thaumium overheat and melt? And yeah, so let's just do 2 for the time being while we're waiting on that. Now that is going to be used with those to make, oh, I need coal dust. Did I not have some? Oh, that's heating up. Now it's a few people, or again, I mentioned this on another episode. Why did I not have coal dust? Maybe not. A few people mentioned that my episodes have been a little long on this, especially on TFC, to be honest. And to be fair, for the most part, you're exactly right. I have been recording a little long recently. It's one of those things, it's very easy to actually slip into this as a habit if you're not careful. Let me just stick that in there for now. I'm sure I had some. Let me just check how you're doing. You're bright red at this moment. And I am conscious of the fact I'm doing it. I am trying not to do it. And yeah, I think that's kind of long and short of it, really. Oh, I need more of that. So I need 2. We'll need to make more of that. I just want to make sure this is going bright red. Here it's orange, and we can work it. We're going to just get the, what do I need? Energetic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh dear, juggling. Yeah, so I am aware and conscious of this. I will try to tide myself back closer to the 30-minute mark. Can weld. Damn it, pick that up. If you haven't guessed what we're making, right, we're going to get 4 in at this point. I'm not going to get these up. We're after our Thaumium Anvil. Thaumium Anvil is necessary for a lot of the items in Thaumcraft, and yeah, so I'm not sure whether Thaumium Hammer is necessary to go with the Thaumium Anvil, but we need it, so we'll do it. And yeah, say no more about it really. Let's get this done. Oh, I also want 2 glowstone blocks, don't I? Like this. And while we're at it, while that's heating up, we'll go down and check this. So yeah, it's just it's a hazard. If when you suffer with verbal diarrhea like I do, it is very easy to forget and just get carried away. And yeah, there you go. What can you say, really? Right, on that note, I will stop talking and be back in a moment once we've got a bit further. Alright, I've got 3 of the ingots. These are warming. They appear to be about the same as iron. They're not. I don't think they're in any great danger. However, we have now got the I only need 1 of those, don't I? Octatic machine upgrade. I think if we pop that in there now, apart from the fact it's going to take a whole lot more things, it should increase the speed and range of the machine as well, which is going to be useful. We shall. Oh, you can't. Yeah. Oh. Huh. Okay, gimme. And a bit of that. Come on. And a bit of that. But that's always it's always beneficial when you get this. I might have wasted some there because obviously I've got fortune, but that is not an issue. Well, it is an issue, but it's not a big issue. This is working quite happily here. Now we need to do these, and they need to be cooked to nether brick. That's right, isn't it? And I don't think we have got enough. No, okay, you're gonna have to go in there. Fine, we'll cook those that way. The soul sand is going in there mixed with the nether brick. If we haven't got enough, we'll just have to make more. It's as simple as that. You know, this is a real no-brainer to me. And yeah, I've just got random junk in there to allow me to shift click the welds in. I've been and topped this up, so that should. That's salt water. Oh, bum. Let me fix that. How are you doing? You are all okay. Yeah, let's go and get some fresh water in that. Oops, my bad. So yeah, we're making progress on 3 different things actually, because we've just upgraded the alloy furnace. You are now on fresh water. Excellent. We're working on the Thaumcraft on the Thaumic Anvil. Oops, hello. And also on the blast furnace. Yeah, this is it. Multitasking is the key to success. Okay, how are you doing? Faint red, yellow. You're going okay there. So now we can do these. Bang and bang. That's all good. I need to make a new hammer, aren't I? Well, I've probably got one copper one there. That will do for now. Yeah, again, back in a bit. Alright, we got the Thaumium Anvil. I'm overburdened again. We're going to pop that down. This is exactly the same as this, but there is some stuff going on here now. I will be honest, I really haven't got a clue exactly what's going on there, but there's our flux. We've got no plans in there, so that's all doing its thing. Over here we're going to be doing some of this. Each one of those makes 4. We need to make the other thing for that is the magma cream, which is slime and blaze powder, of course. Of course it's slime and blaze powder, I know that. I've only got 3 slime. We have got blaze rods and we have got spider's eyes. We have got milk. I was hoping to make some cheese, but apparently that's not going to be. Right, sag mill. Pop that in there. That should get us more juice per. Oh, we got some sulfur out of it. Cool. So we can take all of those and we can take those and those and those, and that should make us 4 of those, and now we just need to continue repeating that process. So again, oh, we need to make some slimes, don't we? Oh well, it was a good while it lasted. So let me just double check that in there for 8 hours using 250. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to use a bucket. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another bucket. 2, 3, 4. That's another bucket. I think I may be able to milk a cow. I'm fairly certain, yep. And we'll seal that, and that's going to give us slime balls. Back in a bit. Alright, I am 4 soul sand and 1 blaze short. I think I needed 34 of those, I think. So soul sand is 1, 2, 3, 4 of those with 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and oh, and a blaze rod, which is 1 of those. Okay, and then we're in a position where we can actually start, I think. Well, let's get you going first, and let's go over here with that and that. See how much, I mean, that is faster. You can tell straight off the bat it's just running faster, which is good. I suppose I can put that in there, can I, once it's come out? Probably not. Grab those, bang, and we shall go 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Get those. The rest of this, we might as well put this away while we're at it, and get some other bits and pieces together, and we should be. Oh, I've got there. Clay, yep, and then we've got some thing, bricks. I want those, and I also want some of this. How much we got? Not a huge amount. We'll take what we got though. And finally, what's gonna? Let's just take those. Right, now the question is, where do I want to build these? Because there's a couple of sides to this blast furnace malarkey and coal coke malarkey that I want to take advantage of, and I want to use, ultimately a little bit of Railcraft. Oh, helps if you don't destroy the landscape. Now at this stage we're not going to be doing a huge amount because, you know, we're just really starting out with this stuff. But if we come back into the landscape here a little bit and try and fit these in and make it fit nice and pretty later, you know. Probably do a little bit of terraforming, landscaping. I keep getting told off for calling it terraforming, which, yeah, I mean, is technically incorrect, but you know, I'm not too worried. Yeah, at least landscaping is what we're doing. We're not terraforming, we're landscaping. But what we'll do is we'll bring this in here, and we shall maybe go back one more. No more than that, because I do want to be able to use this hillside to get into the top of my my unit, my charcoal making area. So we've got a few things we can do, and one of the things we need to do is start thinking about the creosote storage, because we're going to make a lot of creosote. We need to be able to, how far back do I think we should go? I think maybe to here. I'm going 1, oops, helps you use the right tool, 2, 3. You got a space, and you got 1, 2, 3. Yep, I think that works. Back to there. And the reason for this space will hopefully become apparent as we strip out this landscape. If it doesn't, then, you know, well, I must be doing something wrong. So we're going to pop in a base of, we're going to have our legs, and they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to come over here and go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. This here will come out and be replaced with dirt. Similarly underneath here, for the time being, will be dirt. I suppose I should really give it time to grow and become grass, but yeah, no, let's not bother. We'll just come in here. We'll leave the rest of the stone, it doesn't really matter. And then there's just this area here, which is all well and good and nice. I've got plenty of dirt. Dirt is not going to be an issue. It's as cheap as dirt, really, isn't it? Now, it occurs to me that these things here could probably do with being more foot-like on the base here. So we'll probably do a little something with a chisel. And I'm going to bring this like that, and we'll kind of build in the terrain elsewhere with this thing. Now we need you. We did nothing for you to run. Come back. Stop. God, it's a pain. Wow, where's he gone? Come here. Look. So. No. Ah. Are you? Come here. You don't have this problem with normal chests, I tell you. There you go. Right. He's very eager. What more can you say about him? Right, let me change to there, and we're just going to take a little chunk out there, a little chunk out there, like this. And maybe actually we'll do that. And I should maybe have then taken this out and replaced it with dirt as well, which would have made more sense. Right, let me quickly sleep and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so first things first, we need to get our coke oven back in and working. So that's going to go in on the top of these little feet here. And this is a Railcraft coke oven, so it is a 3x3x3 hollow, as opposed to a immersive engineering coke oven, which would be a 3x3x hollow. And we're going to stick the coal in because don't tell me you turn you back into Minecraft coal and you will be fine. Okay, so that is going to cook slowly and it's going to make coal coke and creosote. Now over here we're doing a 3x3x4 hollow. We're not going to be doing a great deal with this until this one is done. I should have really, if I had thought about this, I would have set this up before time and set this running, but of course, you know, I didn't, so such is life, really. And that should now be a Railcraft blast furnace. Not very impressive looking for all that work, is it? Now, of course, we can go to the immersive blast furnace. So if we have a look at blast furnace, we can go to, let me get the, I think there is a way. No, is there not a way? Yeah, we can take the blast furnace with steel plating and that will give us a reinforced blast furnace, which will allow us to make the improved blast furnace from immersive engineering. We nearly have our first piece of coal coke. There you go. Take our first piece of coal coke out of there, place it in there. Now I want to just finish off very quickly because I am conscious of time, and let us just very quickly finish off with this stuff. Now it is apparent. Let's not do boot, let's do those because they are steel. These apparently well, one of them I'm fairly certain, hang on, I'm sure it said you could. Let's just try. We'll put the helmet through the blast furnace. I was sure you could. I mean, I wouldn't have kept them otherwise. They have no value. Apparently not. Alright. So when we use that, we can obviously use it as fuel. It will go in here with iron to make steel. I wonder if this is a different blast furnace then. High carbon steel will make steel. We need to have a look at something. Anyway, that's going to take a while. I've got plenty to be on with, so we'll call it an episode of that. We have got our blast. In fact, let's go and get a screenshot of that because that's that is a fairly important. Oh wow, yeah, I'm just looking. That is a fairly important milestone. There we go. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.